BZ Watchdog back at it again. Here we are, guys. Today we're in well, at this moment it's an undisclosed location. I might disclose it later in this video, but as you can see, we got the courthouse, we got a bunch of businesses down here. We're gonna take a stroll, point our camera at a few places, see if they respect our right to record in public, in publicly accessible areas. But before we get started, make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also hit that notification bell so that way you don't miss out on any of my videos, latest drops, or when I go live. So with that being said, and no further ado, let's get into this bad chicken.
What's going on?
Not much, just taking pictures.
For?
Nah, no reason.
Do you work with somebody or?
Nope, just myself. Yes. Beautiful, bustling Marlin, Texas. Land of freedom, questionable stares, and zero understanding of the First Amendment. So I kicked things off near the local smoke shop. You know, just vibing on the sidewalk. Filming legally like a completely normal, non-threatening American citizen. The lady behind the counter, oh, she was definitely mentally dialing 911. I could see it in her eyes. Help, there's a man with a camera doing nothing. But plot twist, she never called. Guess I wasn't suspicious enough. Tragic. Naturally, I waited around. Because come on, why waste a good overreaction? But no, just awkward glances and passive-aggressive door peeks. So I packed up my boring little audit and wandered a few blocks down. And let me tell you, things started to heat up like a microwave burrito. A couple of hard stares, the usual, is this guy filming me energy, and one dude who looked like he'd never seen a tripod before. The excitement was palpable. But wait for it. We're not done. Because then I hit up Marlin City Hall, and just when I thought the day might end peacefully, I slid over to the Marlin Police Department for what can only be described as the Oscar of overreactions. Seriously, the grand finale. Chef's kiss. Unexpected. Unscripted. Absolutely unhinged. But hey, before we jump into the meltdown of the century, make sure you slap that like button, punch subscribe like it just violated your civil rights, and ring that little bell notification so you don't miss the next time public servants forget what public means. Now buckle up, it's about to get Marlin level messy.
It's kind of dangerous to walk around taking pictures, ain't it?
Why is it dangerous taking pictures?
Somebody might be doing something they ain't supposed to.
Well, that's true. But you know what? If I catch somebody doing something they ain't supposed to, I'll be the first one to capture it on video.
Yeah, but they'll take your phone away from you.
Well, they got to take it first. Have a good day, sir. And just when I thought things couldn't get more thrilling than awkward stares and government confusion, bam, I arrive at Cadence Bank. Now this felt promising. I glance over and oh yeah, we've got a phone call in progress, folks. The body language. Chef's kiss. She's looking at me like I just walked out of a wanted poster. You can almost hear it. Yeah, he's got a camera, a face, breathing suspiciously. And if you caught that glare she hit me with, 10 out of 10, I mean, I was just trying to help out. So I turned a little, gave them a full profile, chin up, camera out. Let's not botch this bolo, people. I knew this was it. I'm thinking, any second now, here comes the lights, the sirens, maybe even a SWAT truck for extra flair. But nope, nothing. Just another Marlin level letdown. So I did what any good American would do. I shrugged it off and kept walking down the road. Still legal, still unbothered, still free. I'm tall, I'm 5'9". That's what I already know she's calling. I'm trying to make sure she gets a complete good description. She's inside phoning. And we'll wait till she gets off the phone and we'll continue on because we got another bank and a couple of like law firms to point my camera at. So we'll move on. She's already elicited the call. That's all that matters. So after the Cadence Bank call of doom turned out to be a false alarm, I figured, let's keep this freedom parade rolling. So as I made my way down the street, I was greeted by more of Marlin's finest. Awkward glances. You know the kind, do I know him? Is he filming me? Or my personal favorite, is this the one of them YouTube fellers there? At one point, a guy looked at me like I was holding a live grenade instead of a camera. I mean, seriously, folks. I'm just armed with the Constitution and some fully charged batteries. But the vibe, it was getting weirder. People moving like they'd never seen a pedestrian before. Doors shutting just a little too fast. It was like I stepped into a live action episode of The Twilight Zone, Marlin Edition. And just when I thought the odd energy couldn't build any higher, boom, we arrived at our final destination, City Hall and the police department. The grand finale, the moment where confusion meets confrontation. Get ready, it gets deliciously unconstitutional. These good folks are probably going to call. They look like the type. And here we are, folks, the grand finale. After dodging glares, imaginary 911 calls, and enough awkward energy to power the entire grid of Falls County, we finally touched down at Marlin City Hall, and wait for it, the Marlin City Police Department. Now, at first, I gotta say, shockingly, no one tackled me. No one screamed, "He's got a camera." We just strolled around, completely unmolested. I know, I was disappointed too. I came prepared for drama, and all I got was constitutional silence. So naturally, I started poking around, talked to a few folks, asked a few questions, journalist stuff. And for a moment, things were actually going smoothly. Like, dangerously smooth. Like somebody's definitely watching from behind a tinted window smooth. But then, oh buddy, the temperature spiked. You could feel the energy shift. It went from, "Hi, how can we help you?" to, "You got a license for that First Amendment?" Let's just say things started simmering and we were about to hit a full boil. So buckle up, because the reaction we're about to get wasn't in the brochure. Yeah, do y'all have a fire marshal here in the city of Marlin?
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
Where's he at? Is he part of code enforcement, or is he like at the fire department?
He's at the fire department.
He's with the fire. Is that something I have to go next door for to talk to him?
Yeah, I don't know if he's here though. He was here yesterday.
Okay.
What does he need? What do you need?
There's a fire hazard inside your guys' building, with all that stuff in that empty room just thrown in there. All that's not supposed to be laying around like that.
Over by the...
Yeah, like right here down the hallway. Right, you know, as y'all go into the employees like restrooms, there's a little room off to the right.
You can go talk to the... Do you know where the firehouse is?
Yeah, it's next door.
Yeah, you can go talk to
So I can go in there and talk to somebody.
Yeah,
Okay.
just ring the doorbell.
Okay, and then if I wanted to find the city secretary to fill out a records request, where is she at?
She's around the corner.
Okay.
And there's a little room right there.
Look,
She's...
like down this hallway right here?
Yeah.
So I walked right past it then?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all I needed. Thank you, ladies. Appointment only. Please call. Open records request. They're all in court right now. Is this the police department?
Who are you?
Who am I? Who are you?
I asked you first.
What's that?
I asked you first.
Yeah, I was just wondering where I could do a records request with the police department.
For what kind of open record request?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you'll go around there.
So this is the back door. This isn't the.
No, this is my officer.
Oh, okay. So the front door is over there.
Yes.
Okay. Hello.
How can I help you, sir?
I was coming to do a records. Are you the young lady I need to talk to over here?
For a record request?
Yeah, for a police department.
Yep.
Okay. Are you dispatcher or?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if any call comes into town, you would get it then. Okay. I need to do a records request for any calls that would have came in the last hour or so. Sorry, I got a guy with a gun behind me, so I got to make sure I watch my back. Never know what may happen.
In the last hour?
In the last hour.
Sir, we haven't had a call.
No calls? Okay. Then I'm just going to do a separate request if you don't have anything then. What's today's date? The
Today is the 22nd.
22nd. Okay,
Yes, sir.
perfect. Email.
Is there anything in particular you need a record request on, or just?
Well, I just wanted to see if there were any calls that came in the last hour since I'm in here in town. So she said no, that clarified it. So now I just need a list of all officers.
Are you recording, sir?
I am.
Sir? Sir? Sir?
Sir, you can't record into the dispatch.
I'm not. I'm aiming it right here, sir.
Okay, all right, just don't record.
But you know it's not against the law to film what I can see.
You can't.
Would you like to challenge that, Chief? Because I'd love to file suit against you and the department. Thank you. That's an unconstitutional sign. Actually, you know what? I'm glad you guys have it posted because I will be filing suit. So that's perfect. Big lawsuit. You guys will be bankrupt by the time I get done with you. Y'all probably don't have any money here. Don't worry. You have my ID and my name and my email, Chief, so you can try to abuse your power and run a background on me if possible. We already know. That's why I'm here. So now I need a list of all officers, first and last name, date of hire, salary, including the chief. Just because you're the chief in a small town don't mean you can get relaxed on people's rights. You guys were doing so well until I got to the PD. That's the problem I always focus on is the PD, because y'all a bunch of corrupt criminal cops. Criminal, especially the chief. And this sign is unconstitutional. I'm just gonna let you know that, Chief. Just because it's signed posted doesn't mean it makes it right or legal. So, all right, data hire. In fact, you know what? How many officers do you have in this town, ma'am? You're just gonna refuse to answer, okay. Now I need all disciplinary records, and I'm gonna also need all dispatchers' names. You could have just answered the question, but you're falling in line with this guy. And salary, and data hire. And this is why I record everything, because of people like the chief. All disciplinary records. If I look up your TCO license, you're gonna have a constitutional law course on that too, sir? Or do I need to file a formal complaint with TCO? All disciplinary records for chief. Homo. Is that homo? Homel? Wow, town was great till I got here. All right, all disciplinary records for the chief, data hire, dispatcher's name and salary. And let's see. All right. I want it all emailed to me. And if you can timestamp that and make a copy for me, that I make sure that I turn that in case you guys try to tear it up or throw it away. So I want proof that I turned it in. I gotta make sure I get this signed. That's ridiculous. You've been great, so I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
He just initially snuck up on me. I didn't expect him to come out of that door, so.
Yeah, him a copy. I gotta get my water in.
What are the qualifications to become chief? Or you just not want to comment on that either, sir? Probably best you just invoke your fifth. Even though you're government actor, you're not allowed to. You don't have any rights when you're on the clock. You work for me, the citizen. You're all public servants. Law enforcer, not policy enforcer. And look, that's even handwritten. Look, that's even handwritten. It's even handwritten, Chief. Come on. I just need my copy. That's the original. This is my copy.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you, Chief.
Appreciate your cooperation.
Thank you for your cooperating with my investigation, sir. Y'all have a wonderful day. Now, let's go back over here and see if we had any restricted access before we start filming all these cop cars. Because they kind of pissed me off with that bullshit. So no parking, city vehicles only. So what's his other sign say? No parking, police only, visitor parking over here. So Criminal Investigation Division. What is that, like an interrogation room? So they go in and hit you with phone books, get you to answer questions. This just says police, no identifying markers on it. This place is a joke. So I'm guessing this one's the chief's car right there. It's got to be, because this one's Unit 7, Unit 4. Thin blue line on there, of course. Computer's cracked open. Got this vehicle all smashed up. Don't worry, you ain't gonna be recorded. I got you cut out anyways. Yeah, don't worry about it. You're not my focus. Yeah, I saw you over there trying to hide. You're not my focus. Government's my focus. The way I just got treated in there, that's gonna be exploded by the chief. Police chief is just a piece of shit. I don't know what you do or who you do. You ain't got to tell me, so. But he's a piece of shit. Everybody else was in there was great, and then I mean I could tell everybody was a little uncomfortable, but nobody said anything like they weren't supposed to. So I'm really over here to see somebody at the fire department. It doesn't say don't go in there, and I was told to go next door to talk to somebody. So. So fire department, I guess, doesn't work either because there's nobody in there. I was told to go next door and speak to someone, and there ain't nobody there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so I did an audit out here in Marlin, Texas. No business called. It looked like they were going to at one point. Confirmed with dispatch, there were no calls that came in, so they may have gone to county, so we'll go ahead and request anything that may have gone to the sheriff's. Seems like a lot of people don't like the city cops here, and after that little interaction that we had today, it appears I know why. So we're gonna be doing some more digging, so hopefully we may do another video on just the chief himself. Find out how much of a piece of crap he really is by the way he responded. He learned how to shut up after putting him in his place. But anyways, guys, make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you always get the latest updates from BZ Watchdog here. And I don't know, this is a really weird audit. Not a big reaction out of anybody except for the PD. We're gonna get out of here. I've got some things I gotta take care of. So until next time, see you on the next video.
BZ Watchdog.